have to be working with. You are aware of the structure of the water boards. There's a board appointed by myself as minister on the recommendation of the area representative, one person, and no matter who that area representative is, whether he's from the governing party, our party, or whether he's from the opposition. And then there are 2 persons by law coming out of the village council, and the other 3 persons I appoint on names coming from the village or other areas. So we've appointed these boards. They're supposed to take over. They're supposed to run a system, and we've been having many problems in terms of proper accountability and so forth. When we have them, we can only do what we do, that is to send in audit department, which is charged with responsibility for auditing, and then if there are persons to be charged, we will do so. And in the meantime, we appoint another board on the recommendation of people, and we try to go again. As you know, from time to time, we try to subsume some of these boards under BWSL, and we've done so, but BWSL doesn't have the wherewithal to take over all of them, so we still have about 179 boards. So it's a monumental task.
Now, this issue is the one in that Hippolyta is talking about, is the one in the south. I know also there was one, I think, in the west. Is there anything that the ministry is looking at in terms of addressing these issues? We know that the accountability still is a problem. Perhaps generally speaking, is there something that we're looking at in terms of how these water boards are dealing with matters in the village and accounting for the finances?
That's the responsibility of the Department of Rural Development, and I can assure that Mr. Banner and his team are very active with that on a daily basis. We carry out audits. We have our RCDOs, which are Rural Community Development Officers, who are responsible for checking on a monthly basis the accounts of all these boards and to ensure that people are paying their rates, etc. It's mired in sometimes, from time to time, some politics, because there are representatives who may be encouraging people not to pay, and water becomes